The art of field recording is about finding sounds and being creative. You're gonna have to do some experimenting to find some good sounds. You're gonna have to kind of have some fun with it. Hi, my name is Dennis. I'm a sound designer and producer. I contributed to the Field of Sounds library in Arcade. We're here at Avenue Park, just outside of Los Angeles, where I recorded some of the sounds for that library. I'm gonna show you some of my favorite techniques on how you can use field recordings in your own production. I try to be a little bit indiscriminate when I'm looking for sounds, like a mining for sounds kind of thing. I am just capturing as much sound as I possibly can, and then taking it back to the studio to see if I have some gems. You want to try to find a spot that's away from a main street where there's less noise, less traffic. Ideally, you want to find a spot that's got a variation of things that you can record. Sometimes the best recorder is the one that you have on you. In this case, it's the iPhone. I'm going to be using the Voice Memo app to record. This has a limited range just due to it being mostly used for voice. I'm going to be recording this xylophone by sticking my phone pretty close so I can avoid any unwanted noises. For this, I'm just going to strike a single note with the mallet that I brought with me. So we can put that single note in a sampler and use it however we want chromatically. It's a good idea to wait till the note is fully decayed before you stop your recording. So our next recorder is our handheld portable recorder. This is a Sony D100. This is a big step up from the iPhone recordings. This records in 24-bit, has a couple of electric microphones that can be close mic'd and far. One thing that we need to mention is the windsock. The wind here is blowing right now, and if we don't use this, it's gonna completely overload our recordings. So this is something we definitely need to use when recording this. So the first thing that we're gonna record with our handheld microphone is this little bit of sand on the sidewalk here and get some textural sounds with that. So next we're going to be recording some ambient sounds. So I set my field recorder on a tripod and we're going to let it record for a couple minutes, just the sound around. I set the microphone pattern to wide for the ambience. We just have to be quiet and sort of let it do its thing. So the last thing that we're going to record with our handheld recorder is this gate. It makes a cool rattly sound that we can possibly use for a kick drum. I'm going to be using all the same settings with close mic, and I'm just going to adjust the gain to make sure it doesn't overload. So let's give that a shot. I'm just going to adjust the gain a little bit. This is our last setup for the day, and it's the highest quality recorder of the three. We're using a Neumann mid-side stereo shotgun, which could be used in mono or stereo. We're also using a Zoom F8N Pro recorder, which records in 32-bit. We're also using this Rycote windshield to block the wind. For this setup, I'm going to be pointing the shotgun mic directly at the area where I'm going to be skating. Since it's a stereo mic, it's going to be picking up all the sounds around it. I'm going to get warmed up and then we're going to start recording. And we are ready. Now that we have all of our sounds, we spent a great day recording at the park. In the next video, we're gonna take our raw material, go back into the studio, clean it up and edit, and then start making some music.